Okay, students. Now the next problem is cylinder in the development of the lateral surface. Okay. Now the problem is the draw the development of lateral surface of the lower portion of a cylinder 50 mm and axis 70 mm when sectioned by a plane inclined at 40 degrees to HP and perpendicular to the VP and bisecting the axis. Okay, this is the problem. Here we have the base of the cylinder is the 50 mm and the axis, that is the height of the cylinder, is the 70 mm, and it is sectioned by a plane, that is the cut the cylinder at an angle of 40 degrees, which is 40 degrees to the HP and perpendicular to the VP, and it is bisecting the axis. Here the bisecting the axis means it passes through the midpoint of the cylinder. Okay, that is the midpoint of the axis of the cylinder. Okay, so first of all we have to, let's go to the problem, how to draw the problem. Okay, first of all we have to draw the XY line. Okay, let me take it as the XY line. So this is the XY line. Okay, so the next one is, first of all we have to draw the circle. Okay, the cylinder has the base is circle. Okay, this is the 50 mm diameter. So it has a 50 mm diameter. That means we have to draw with the, take it as the radius as 25 mm. Okay, then first of all draw the circle. Let me take it as the 25 mm. That is the 2.5 mm. 2.5 centimeters. Let's okay, this is the circle, and next part is we have to divide the circle into equal number of parts. So here in this problem I am going to divide the circle into 8 equal number of parts, and next the problem we have discussed, the problem is divided into the equal number of parts. Okay, now this problem is divided into the 8 number of parts. Okay, the next problem is we are going to divide into the 12 number of parts. Okay, this is the circle. Now give the names. A, this is the bottom points of names: A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H. Now for the cylinder, this is the solid, that's why we have the another point. This is the upper section of the points. That is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, now we are going to project the points. Like this. So these 2 points are coincide. Okay, like this, and this one, and this one, and the final point is this. Okay, so from here also from here we have taken as the height as this 70 mm. Okay, the height of the axis 70 mm. Now from here take it as the 70 mm. Next, always the projection lines all should be always light lines. These lines are should be very light. Okay, otherwise the entire diagram is looked as the same one sided. Okay, so now given the names at the front view. Okay, this is the A dash, and this is the B dash and H dash, and here I have the C dash and G dash, and here we have the D dash and F dash, here we have the E dash. Similarly at the top section of the cylinder is 1 dash, 2 and 8 dash, 2 dash and 8 dash. Here we have the 3 dash and 7 dash, and here we have the 4 dash and 6 dash, and we have the 5 dash. Okay, this is the first of all the main basic problem. Next we have to go for the cut section. Okay, now section plane. So here we have the section plane is this section by a plane inclined at 40 degrees to the HP and perpendicular to the VP and bisecting the axis. So here bisecting the axis, it is passes through the midpoint of the axis. Okay, here the midpoint of the axis is the 3.5 mm. That is the 35 mm, that is means 3.5 centimeters. Okay, this is the 3.5. Here we have the 3.5. Okay, this is the point. Okay, what is the angle? The angle is 40 degrees. Okay. Okay, this is the 40 degrees. Now we have to cut the cylinder. Okay, this is the VT, vertical trace. Now give the names for this cut section point. Okay, first point is the P and the second point is Q, and here R, here is S, and this is the T. Okay, dash, P dash, Q dash, R dash, S dash, and the T dash. Okay, these are the point for this is the P dash for the A, and Q dash for the B, and R dash for the C, and the S dash for the D, and T dash for the E, and we have another 3 points at the back side of the cylinder. Okay, that is the F, G, H. If you want to continue these same points and give the same points to the at the back side also, there is no problem. Otherwise, if you want to give another name of these back side points, there is the F for U, G for V, and H for W. Okay, so we have given the name for the back side of the points. If you want to give the same points at the back side also, there is no problem. Okay, if you give the same, here B is pointed as the Q dash. Okay, if you give the same Q dash to the H also, here C is pointed as the R dash. If you want to give the R dash to the G dash or G dash also, and the S dash for the D dash. If you want to give the S dash to the F dash also, this is up to you. If you want to give it to the other names, that is the U dash, V dash, E dash, no problem. Otherwise, if you want to give the same points Q dash, R dash, S dash, that is also considerable. Okay, so now go for the development. Okay, now we have go for the development. For the development, now we have to draw the line. Okay, the dimension for the dimensions we have a formula, that is the pi d. Let's calculate the what is the distance of the development. Okay, so now I have right here, let's just adjustment. Okay, so now the formula is pi into d. So d is the diameter of the circle. Okay, we have the pi into d is the 50 mm. Okay, that means pi into 50 is approximately 157.08 something. This is there. Okay, you take it as the 150 mm. Okay, 150 mm, 157 mm. Okay, this is the total length of the development rectangles. Okay, and then again we have to divide the 157 into the equal number of parts. That is, we have taken is the 8 equal number of parts. Okay, so 157 is divided by is equal to, it's approximately 19.6 or something. Okay, this is the approximate 19.6. Okay, we have taken the each rectangular and the each division into the 19.6. Okay, so let's draw the development. We take it as the 157. Okay, that means 15.7 centimeters. So first of all, draw the parallel line which is equal to the height of the upper section of the axis. On that, I will mark it as the 157. That is the 15A.7. This is the 7. Okay, so up to here. Okay, from there I will draw the vertical line to the down. Like this. Okay, from here also. Okay, so now this is the total height of pi d. So this is the pi d means that is equal to 150 mm. Okay, so now we have to divide this 157 into the 8 equal number of parts. So the 157 is divided by 8 is equal to the 19.6. Okay, that is approximately 2 centimeters. Okay, that is the 19.6. Let's divide into the 19.6 into the 8 equal number. That is the approximately 2. Okay, so this is the division of the development rectangle. Okay, now give the names. Let's give the names. That is the first one is the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and the last one is the A again. Okay, similarly at the top section 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and again 1. Okay, so now we have, what is the next step? The next step is the projection of the cut section. Okay, these cut section points also project to here. Okay, let's project them. Don't forget that always the projection lines are also always should be light lines. Okay, okay, scale means we have some deflections. Now coincide the points. Okay, the P point is on the 1 dash and A dash, so here is the P point. Okay, these points I will mark with the pen. This is the P. So next Q point, here is just passes through the 2 and B. This is the Q. Next one is the R. Here is the R, and next one is the S. Here is the S, and next one is the T, and this is the T, and next one is the U, and next is V, and next one is the W, and the final one is again the P. Okay, so see, now join all these points carefully. You will get some nice curve. Okay, like this. Like this. Okay, now draw all the downside of this curve. Okay, all the lanes are is the dark, then you will get the final development shape. Okay, finally bottom ions. So it's no mistake. Okay, so this is the final shape of the cut section of the cylinder. Okay, now here we give the pi d is equal to 157. You should have to write this here. Okay, so this is the entire diagram of the projection of the cylinder. I hope you understand the problem.